I'm doing some necessary prep right now before the next drift event. I got 6 wheels and tires in the back of the E46 wagon, doing the things that wagons do best, fitting a lot of stuff in it. So there's 6 tires in here. I'm just gonna get some used tires. They're like 45 bucks each, so I'm gonna go get those, just because as I'm starting off, I don't feel like I need to buy brand new tires. Let's just see how good the used ones are. Oh, and I'm also gonna have them do an alignment on the car. So I mainly just wanna do the rear toe and front toe, so then it's all centered. If I use toe plates right now, there's the center line of the car, and then the wheels have to be related to that center line. If I go off of each other, they could be like this, the center line of the car, and then the wheels are like this. So the toe plate is only good after you get your first alignment, and you know that you're all squared up with the car, and it'll be like based off the same, you know, plane as the center of the car. So those are 4 tires done. I'm not getting them balanced out because these are drift spares. They said they couldn't do the alignment because it's too low though, so that's unfortunate. I made it to the alignment spot. He said it was 70 bucks, which is really good because I got quoted $200 from someone else that does low cars, and I think they do low cars here, so let's see. So if I don't end up having to pay $200, that's gonna be really good for me. Because I really don't want to do that. I told them I wanted 0 degrees. Whatever. I'm pretty sure that's camber, negative 2.1. Negative 2.4. He said to hold the steering wheel tight, centered, because he's going to work around me holding it, so I'm just going to hold that. The car feels absolutely amazing on the highway. I need brake rotors. Oh man, the brake rotors are horrible. But the car feels like it's straight as an arrow. I cannot wait. The rear end feels like it's not binding up anymore. Like even just backing out of the lot, my wheels weren't chirping anywhere near as much as how they used to. Like they used to chirp at everything. Just obviously that's because of the welded diff, but having a bad alignment exaggerates it so much more. So I'm really happy to get that out of the way now. I got this radiator pressure tester off of Amazon. You use this little thing to pump up the air inside of the system, and it helps you determine leaks, because I've been needing to add water into the 46 almost every time I drive it. So bought the kit. It says that number 10 is for BMWs, and it looks to be about right. So let's go see how this works. The link is going to be down in the description if it ends up working. So it's the same as the cap right there, and then I'm just going to screw that on. I don't know how much pressure it's good to put it up to. Let me actually Google that. I'm gonna let it sit at 8 psi and see if it drops down though. I looked it up. Someone said do this when the engine is stone cold, and then pump it up to 15 to 20 psi. And they were saying 20 psi, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning to do this. Right now the seat has picked up a little bit of a wiggle, so I want to take the seat off and put some blue Loctite on all of these, because I really don't want these bolts to come loose ever. The seatbelt harness is still connected. Honestly, I just want to leave it right there so I can tighten all these up. I'm gonna come on in there and... Damn, that's a lot of Loctite, whatever. Granted, it probably didn't even reach the nut, but I lied. I only put Loctite on one of them, so I'm putting it back in. But I tightened them all up, so these 2 bolts on the other side right there were a little loose, but I mean, I guess it's a little better. It still has a little bit of play, but it's in the slider, so I'm gonna leave it like that because there's nothing else I can do. I'm also gonna vacuum this atrocity real quick. That is much better. So I think that's just about everything. Car's aligned. Got all the tires in here. I should be ready to go. Actually, see, look, this is one thing that I was saving for a time like now where it's just like an awkward thing to do. I want to take these roof racks off, and the only reason why I didn't take them off is because the trim piece is like a missing gap once you take this off right in the trim. But I'm going to run a piece of electrical tape across the whole thing, and people say that that works, so I'm going to take that off real quick. These posts are sticking out, so now I gotta pop this trim out and take the 2 bolts out, holding each one in. I think I broke 2 of the last clips. Yeah, so those clips just popped off, and there we go. I'm gonna clean all those up and take those 2 bolts off of each one of them. I'm gonna put the bolts back in case if there's like a leak through that hole. I doubt there's gonna be a leak, but you know. There we go, the bolts are back in, and hopefully there's no leak. This side is almost more important. I do not care about this paint, so it's getting a rag right on the paint, just like that. Just want to clean things up. I'm gonna bring this over to the car, and I'm gonna put the electrical tape once it's on the car. Damn, it already looks what the hell? I didn't think it was gonna make that big of a difference, but it already looks so different. Hold up, let me finish this. Oh my god, it's brick. Oh my god, it's brick. Oh, that's what I want to hear. I thought I was recording, but I opened the hatch, put the electrical tape on the front right there. Now we just gotta walk it on. Damn, that actually looks the electrical tape hack actually looks pretty good. It looks nice and crispy all the way along, and it covers up those big holes right there. So that was the biggest concern. I don't want water going in there. I'm hoping this holds up to pressure washing and stuff. If not, I'll just put another piece on it. But if that doesn't work again, they do have a Euro trim that is solid. But if I don't have to buy that, then I'm not gonna do that. Let me do that other side real quick. It looks so weird. There's the shot. And then a close up on the trim. As you guys know, I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop how this holds up. But as of right now, it looks very sleek and clean now. It looks kind of weird. I don't know, it looks bald. I'm gonna leave it like that though. My dad came inside and told me that my light is on and it won't turn off. I tried it, no lights are on. This is off. What is going on? This car looks so naked. Let me try with my key. It's still on. Oh, what the hell? Was that why? My blinker was on, so it turned the brake light on? What? That is so random. It's the next day now, and car's dead cold. I'm gonna try this now. See if this thing holds pressure for longer than half an hour. It dropped a little tiny bit and now it's holding. So it looks like it only goes down right after I stop pumping it, but now that it's just been sitting there, it's been there at 18 psi for about a minute. So I'm just gonna leave it like this under the hood for half an hour, and then I'm gonna check in half an hour. Took like 3 minutes to set this up and it already went down 1 psi, so I'm just gonna see how much it loses. All right, it's been like 35, 40 minutes. It's definitely gone down. So it's gone down 4 psi in the half hour. So there's definitely a leak, but it's not a good day to notice it because it's fucking wet out. Damn it. I deadass just spent 50 bucks on bulbs for my headlights and turn signal. So both of these turn signals went out because I leave my running lights on because the dash glows, and I like that with the tints because it's so dark in there. So those burned out extremely quick, and this headlight is out, so I'm just gonna replace them both so they match. The running light is the inside one right here, so I'm hoping I can just twist it and pull it out, but look, there's no way that's normal. The whole headlight, I was always wondering why my headlights were so droopy. What the fuck? It's completely loose. Am I just messing it up? I'm probably messing it up. Imagine it's supposed to have this movement and I'm over here fucking with it. This, huh? I thought the sorry ass bulb was,
it just wasn't screwed in.
oh my god. Yo, it just flickered on and off again. Oh my god, yo. I replaced that other one, but I haven't replaced this one. I literally had to look up a video to see how to take this dumbass headlight out. That thing twists off and pops out. So I literally twisted it and instantly the whole headlight popped right out.
I see a movement. I see movement. Houston, we have a go.
But I don't know if I should use an LED or a halogen. So now I'm gonna go do some research and see if I should use the halogen or the LED. Because halogens get really hot. If it's very bright, there's more heat. The bulb lasts not as long. So normally when I do stuff like this, you guys tell me you should have done this, but then it's already too late because I already opened them and
it's like I already did this shit.
Those were expensive. I don't want them to just be like, you paid a lot of money for something that's junk.
So what are we doing right now?
I'm gonna do a compression test. So pulling out the heartbreaker because I just want to make sure that this thing isn't fully cooked. I'm losing a lot of coolant. I'm having to refill it a lot. I'm not finding any coolant. I put it up to 15 psi like 3 minutes ago and it's already at
13 huh?
13, yeah. So it's dropping a few psi pretty religiously. So if the compression test shows anything, then I also have a leak down tester so we could do a leak down. Yeah, I don't know, see where the wind takes us. I'm really hoping I can get a definitive answer here because it'd be nice to know what's going on. Kind of hard to find coolant leaks. I'm not the best at it, but I'm working with what I got. So I'm just gonna do a compression test and see how healthy this engine is. In just the time of me taking that cover off, it's already at 11 psi. That is not good. Just gotta screw that into where the spark plug goes. All right, man, here we go.
I'm in the truth.
Oh, I gotta take the fuel pump fuse out. So fuse 54 is what they say is the fuel pump relay fuse. So let's take that one out. Where is it? So this 20 amp fuse was right there. Now let's see. I'm gonna hold the wide open throttle and crank it 5 times, or just tell me when it stops going.
All right. Yeah, it stopped right there. Below 200 or 200 exact. Sorry.
It cranks really nicely, so I don't really suspect that it has low compression, but I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where the coolant is going.
$210, or not 210. I think that's like 205.
Yeah, it's 205.
$200, yeah.
So it's cranking so quickly because I still have the spark plugs in it, so I guess that's just why every time I do the compression test I normally take all the plugs out, but this'll do.
So you just rocking blanks now?
Blanks?
Blanks. There's nothing on this. That's what this is, a blank.
Bro, that's the way to do it.
Are you Kanye?
Simple.
Are you Kanye now?
I'm his disciple. Yo.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, that one stopped at 200 too.
Damn, so we got a healthy little engine here. I'm guessing the last one is gonna be good
Very
too.
nice.
The last one's definitely gonna line up.
But where's the leaking coming from?
I just gotta stop being a pussy and find it. I don't want to destroy my knuckles.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck
Yo,
it up.
shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, pussy.
Yo,
pussy.
Are you coughing? Pussy? Are you
Cause
coughing?
I got some spit in my cheek. This is something I would do.
No. That you said you're about to do.
I'm
Yo, don't take it back. Don't take
I'm
it
gonna
back.
eat corn out of the can because this shit is fire.
You're just gonna shit it right out.
That's good. Nah.
The big tough. The ratchet hoe.
Tough.
Yeah, that one was good.
200. So my engine is pretty healthy then, I guess.
We got a healthy block.
Now let me just find where this coolant leak is, yo. So I got the car jacked up in the garage now because I gotta get to the bottom of this. It's the beginning of the drift season and it's coming upon us quickly. I have 2 drift days planned and I need to get this thing in tip-top shape. If I'm having to refill the coolant every time I'm driving, that's a really big problem. So let's figure this out. I'm gonna take the E-fan off, pull as much as I can off just so I can get as much visual, because every time I do this pressure test, I can't see anything. So nothing's gonna change if I don't actually make a change. So there we go. Now I can very clearly see everything here. I don't know. I still feel like it's not going to be that obvious, but let's try it, I guess. Okay, well, that's the second time that I've undone this cap and it's been loose. I think it's very well possible that this is stripped, either this cap or the expansion tank. I don't know. I got to add water, though. My radiator. Oh, it's so obvious. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm going to go order a new radiator right now. So, this is the thing. Oh, I'm so excited. Because I couldn't see it before. I literally couldn't see it at all. And now that I took everything off, I can actually see it. But the thing is, I'm going to make an Instagram poll. That's actually perfect. I'm going to make an Instagram poll. Should I get a CSF radiator or just a stock replacement? Let's see what you guys have to think, because I honestly have no idea. So I posted it on Instagram. E46 drift wagon needs a radiator, stock or CSF. It says 87% CSF with 235 votes. So seems pretty obvious that CSF is the way to go. I got a new radiator on the way. This is a good point to end it because next video is going to be an absolute banger. Let's go, yo. I'm so hyped. This season is going to be so sick. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see stuff like that at E30Joel right here. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I never thought I'd be so happy to see my car broken, but I finally found the issue.